everybody, this is Ginger Chat Show, and it's Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. As you can see on my headline, Hump Day and GOP Chaos and Trump's Trap Shut. I need to check my viewer thing, why this is not coming up as it should. Okay, let me go back to dashboard. There we go. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Nancy. Anyway, talk a little bit here. I hope I hope all is well with you guys. I'm not feeling very good today because I just had my flu shot yesterday. So I got that done. I got that out of the way. Next thing I need to get is my COVID and my RSV shot so I don't catch either one of those or both. I'd rather get vaccinated for that and then having to deal with the real thing. Hey, Ginny. Hey, Virginia, how you doing? Anyway, of course, you guys saw all the news yesterday, what happened in the House floor. MAGAs have, that's a classic case of a grade schoolyard, elementary schoolyard politics. I don't think half of those guys know really how things really work, okay? And some of the GOP, they're kind of splitting on all this. They want to see McCarthy stay in there and, not let the MAGAs really get in there. You have 6 hardliners, and I know that one thing I noticed on the hardliners, of course, you know that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been booted out of the Freedom Caucus. She was given the boot. She can't go back in. Bo Bart's in trouble. So she's not back in at all. So anyway, McCarthy was ousted on that vote, and the Democrats weren't going to help him or anything. Frankly, I think the GOP themselves hung themselves out to dry on this. Tomorrow is supposed to be a vote for the new speaker. And as McCarthy said, he's not going to run again. He's done with these idiots. And in some ways, I wish Nancy Pelosi was still speaker. I really do. She ran a tight ship. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, those that threw their hat in the ring for speaker and they're qualified for that because they have to be in there for X number of years. They have to be on, committees, higher ranking committees and everything else. Well, Majority Leader Scalise, you remember him. He got shot a few years ago during their annual intramural baseball game or baseball practice getting ready for the charity baseball game between the Democrats and Republicans on the baseball field. He got shot by a shooter. Now he is fighting multiple myeloma, bone cancer from that. So, yeah, Gates is the main problem. I agree. And, of course, he doesn't qualify for the jobs for speaker. Now, Congressman Jim Jordan, he threw his hat in the ring. And I hope he doesn't get it. I don't either. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy getting shot. you know, there were a number of people injured in that particular event, and he was one of them that got seriously wounded. And for a guy that's against the gun laws and everything else, you think he would want, you know, assault weapons banned and everything else. You would think he'd want that since he was a victim of one. Okay. I think that event kind of screwed him up mentally. Yeah, Jim Jordan, he threw. That's another thing. Oh, another thing that kind of popped up in there, and there were some of the very radical Monicas. They want to have. Now, this is a joke. Now, this I'm laughing. They want Trump as Speaker of the House. And he's not even a member of the House of Representatives. And those guys don't seem to get it. You have to be a member of the House of Representatives and be in there for a period of time, gain experience, you know, work in committees, solve problems and everything else, and be majority leader or assistant majority leader or minority leader. Yeah. But anyway, that's not gonna work. That's a joke. That's a real joke. But anyway, some of the other Republicans, not the MAGA extremists, okay? The other guys, all they want to do is, I'm trying not to stay. Sorry. I mean to sneeze here. So anyway, there are a lot of them that liked McCarthy, and there's some that don't. But you have these MAGAs. Thank you, Dusty. So you have a lot of these MAGA idiots that are causing problems and thwarting a lot of the other GOP that just want to do their jobs. They want to solve problems. They want to work across the aisle. And they don't like being told by the MAGAs what to do and what not to do. And, you know, frankly, I think they should give them the middle finger. I'm sorry I'm being gross about it, but, you know, they need to be smacked back. And I think people like Gates and, thank you, Virginia. Gates and Jordan and all 6 MAGAs and the hardliners, they need to be given a boot out of there. They really do. They need to be expelled. There was also another talk by the other GOP that they want to get Gates expelled. And you can see a lot of your infighting chaos on that. They said, you know, they need to get rid of the MAGAs. They really do. Because they don't belong there. But one person I really like to see as Speaker of the House is Hakeem Jeffries. I don't care if he was a member of the majority thing. It should not make any difference whether you're majority or minority. If you want the job, vote for the job, okay? So they're on a very thin majority, the GOP. They really are. And there's some talking about leaving Congress early. Well, if they do, they lost their majority status. So we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow on that. Now, today is day 3 of Trump's fraud trial case. And, you know, his team of lawyers need to gag him. Okay, they really do. They need to tell him to shut up and Let them do their jobs. And I kind of wonder if they're not intimidated by him. Either they don't know him very well, or they're just by reputation or whatever. But anyway, right after the trial yesterday, the day two trial, Trump went on and attacked Enron, and Judge Enron also attacked Enron's court clerk, saying all these things that are not true and everything else. Well, after lunch, Enron called the lawyers and Trump in and the prosecutor in, and he says, "You know what? This is going to stop. You are now hereby gagged." In other words, he was told to take everything down and told to shut up. And like any normal person that's involved in a court case, they keep their mouth shut and let the lawyers do the talking. Okay? Well, they should send him to jail to ask for contempt, Virginia, but also they should throw him in solitary and let him talk to the walls. Because, really, they should duct tape his mouth as they really should do. Put a literal gag on him. They really should. So, some people say, well, you're threatening Trump, you're threatening our president. No, I'm not. I'm just saying he's acting like a child. He's acting like a 5-year-old brat that should be punished. Okay? And Trump should be in jail. He should be in solitary and not contact with anybody and can't talk to anybody. And if he wants to yell, rant, rave, shout, whatever inside the cell, no one would hear him. Because when this is all done and said in the next few months, yes, I know that, Dusty. I know. And his lawyer should build a spine and tell him to shut up. He's not paying any. I'll bet you 2-1 he's not paying any of his lawyers. Oh, another thing. I heard from Fortune 500, Trump is no longer in the millionaire status or billionaire status. He's dropped down. He's dropped out of it. So, which is a good thing. But once this trial and everything over, and he'll be forced to shut down his businesses. He'll be forced to sell or turn over his assets, and he's not going to have anything to stand on. And he can't do business in New York. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's broke, and he can't get a loan anywhere. Okay. So he brought it all on himself. He really did, and he should have been caught a long time ago on this. But I know that the gag orders for the protection of judges and witnesses and everything else. But also, he shouldn't be saying things like that. Okay? Any normal person, they just keep their mouth quiet and let the lawyers do the talking. As I said before. Oh, yeah. And what was it? Oh, Rudy wanted to, Rudy Giuliani, he wanted to sue President Biden. Well, guess what? That's going to be thrown out of court as frivolous. I don't think Barron's not going to want the businesses. Um, he can't put a trust fund, his business in a trust fund for Barron. It's not going to happen. Because once it's shut down, it's shut down. And Barron may not want it. Because Melania was saying years ago that Barron wants to do something else. He wants to be an architect. He does not want to be. Uh, he he doesn't really want anything to do with his dad at all. Okay, his dad had a tendency to bully, and his mom wouldn't put up with it. So, um, no, they everything had to be approved by the judge, approved by the state of New York. Okay, and right now, Melania and Barron are living in Florida. They're no longer in New York. So, Eric is part of the organization. They didn't put that in the trust fund, uh, Virginia. He's part of the organization. So this fraud fraud trial against Trump and his three kids. Ivanka has been dropped from the defendant thing, and she's going to spill the beans on everything. And because she already has her own business and totally separate from um, her dad's business and everything else, totally separate. Hers is Ivanka OOLP or something like that. So hers is totally different. So she's going to be testifying against her brothers, three brothers, and her dad. Okay. What you're thinking of, Virginia, is the inheritance, which right now I think is pretty much gone. So, anyway, um, again, we'll see. This trial lasts, I think, 4 days, and so I think it ends on Friday. I think. But when you want more information, check with Midas Touch because they're keeping everybody abreast on this. Oh, another thing too. Did you guys get the national um, emergency alert beep on your phone? Uh, that happened earlier this afternoon. Uh, the emergency alert system. So it's good to have that because you never know, what's been going on. Um, Mother Nature's not really quite ready for us. Yeah. Virginia, don't shut it off. No, no. You're endangering yourself by doing that. You want it on. You want to be informed in case of a national emergency. Okay? So never, never, never shut it off. Okay? Oh, you didn't get it, the alert? Um, Mine came through fine. Um, check check your messages, Dusty, on your phone. So I'd rather be informed than anything for an alert. Okay. Um. Now here we do have like the Amber Alert and Silver Alert. When people go missing or they've been kidnapped or whatever, that goes off here too. So, well, go and check that. Make sure your system is working okay. Well, I don't think the zombie accomplice is not going to happen. I really don't. Somebody's idiotic conspiracy theory. Um, which I take with a grain of salt. So, anyway, we'll just keep an eye on this. Well, yeah, people like yours and my age, yeah, and being the silver alert. Amber alert, like for kids and babies and everything. So that way the public's alerted and they could say, yeah, we spotted this person going that way or going this way, or, you know, I'd rather have somebody help find me than being oblivious to it. So no, don't turn it off. Leave it on. Check with your Virginia. Check with your carrier and make sure it's turned on. Okay, your alerts. They have a thing you go if you go into your alert your telephone's website, your carrier's website on your account. You could turn that on and just make sure everything is kosher that way. Go in there and check that. I did this mine about, well, this is after I got this phone. I'm going to be getting a new one soon. So this one is getting pretty old. So it's falling apart. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, really finish my lunch, and I'll see you on Friday. And I'm planning to go to bed early tonight. The flu shot's making me tired, it's what it's doing. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they said they're going to do two of them. One for early morning, like for West Coast, and then another for East Coast. So they may do it again. So anyway, take care. Keep an eye on the news. Oh, I will. I will. It just takes a couple of days for the antibodies to be trained and work on this. Then my next thing is the COVID shot and the RSV shot. And be sure to get those guys, okay? RSV is a real nasty upper respiratory bug. So you want to be against that or be vaccinated against that. Take care, guys. I will post this on my YouTube channel. And I need more subscribers over there. And be sure to insist, persist, and push back. And keep an eye on the news. Okay? Watch Midas Touch. They're very good. And they will give you good layman terms on law and how it works. Okay? So anyway, take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.